So students, let's quickly go through a short summary. The chapter begins by describing the ocean as a vast and life-filled world covering nearly 3/4 of the Earth, which is why astronauts call our planet the blue planet. When we look at a globe or a photograph of Earth from space, the overwhelming blue areas represent water, while the brown areas represent land. The largest water bodies are oceans, and the largest stretches of land are called continents. Together, oceans and continents shape the Earth's climate, influence life on the planet, and have played a major role throughout history, culture, and human development. The distribution of land and water is not equal in the northern and southern hemispheres. The northern hemisphere has more land, while the southern hemisphere has more water. Oceans include smaller water bodies like seas, gulfs, and bays. Although we name 5 oceans, the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, and Arctic, they all interconnected and form one continuous global ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest, followed by the Atlantic, Indian, Southern, and Arctic. Oceans are home to a huge diversity of marine life, ranging from microscopic algae and seaweed to colorful fish, dolphins, whales, and deep-sea creatures. They also influence weather patterns such as clouds and monsoon rains, which provide essential water to continents. However, oceans can also generate natural disasters such as cyclones and tsunamis, the latter caused by underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruptions and capable of traveling long distances to flood coastal regions. Fresh water, in contrast to salty seawater, forms only a tiny part of Earth's water and exists in glaciers, rivers, lakes, groundwater, and the atmosphere. Continents appear on world maps in different ways, and their count can vary between 4 and 7, depending on how land masses are grouped. Traditionally, 7 continents are listed: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. However, North and South America may be viewed as one continent, and Europe and Asia, despite cultural differences, form a single continuous landmass called Eurasia. Africa and Eurasia together can also be considered one massive landmass in some classifications. Besides continents, many smaller landmasses called islands are found across the Earth. These are completely surrounded by water and vary greatly in size. Oceans and continents deeply influence life on Earth. Oceans play an essential role in the water cycle by evaporating water that later falls as rain, without which the Earth would become a desert. More than half of the world's oxygen is produced by tiny plant organisms in the oceans, making the oceans crucial for sustaining life and regulating global climate. Throughout history, oceans have shaped human societies by enabling travel, migration, trade, exploration, fishing, and even wars. Civilizations across the world have been enriched by their proximity to the sea, and coastal communities everywhere have developed myths, legends, and cultural traditions inspired by the ocean's beauty, mystery, and power. Today, oceans face serious threats from pollution, climate change, overfishing, and human activities, and protecting them is vital for the future of life on Earth. In summary, oceans and continents are the fundamental building blocks of our planet's geography. Oceans are vast, interconnected bodies of water that support countless species and maintain climate balance, while continents are large land masses that hold human settlements, forests, deserts, and diverse ecosystems. Understanding their distribution, characteristics, and importance helps us appreciate the unique and delicate balance of life on our planet. Thank you for watching. Learn smarter and practice better. Download our app.